Athens, around the year 428 BC. A city at war, but also a city full of beauty. The gods stand on the Acropolis, the philosophers in the marketplace, and somewhere in a wealthy house a boy is born. His name, Aristocles. His father, Ariston, traced his descent from the earliest kings of Athens. His mother, Perictione, carried the legacy of Solon. Aristocles grew up in a world of power, culture, and politics.
Citizens of Athens, let justice guide this assembly.
His education was that of an Athenian nobleman. Wrestling, music, mathematics, poetry. He proved gifted in combat, his body broad and strong. So strong that his trainer gave him a new name. No longer Aristocles, Plato.
Not Aristocles. From this day, your name is Plato, the Broad.
A name that would outlive him long after his bones were gone.
Silence is not defeat, young man. It is the beginning of honesty. What is your name?
Aristocles, son of Arison. Some call me Plato. And I suspect, Socrates, that you already have a question ready for me.
Only one. What do you think virtue is? And do not give me a list.
Perhaps virtue is simply knowing what one does not know.
Plato was lost at once. For almost 10 years he walked with him, through the streets of Athens and along the tables of her richest citizens.
When you strike the iron, what guides your hand? The metal or something you carry within?
Both. The iron tells me what it can take, but what I want to make, that comes from somewhere else, something I can't touch.
Socrates never wrote a word down. Plato would spend the rest of his life writing to preserve the memory.
You have written beautifully about love. But do you know what love is? Or only what it feels like?
Love is the desire for beauty. And what is more beautiful than this evening? But beauty fades. Perhaps love is the desire for what cannot fade.
In the year 399 BC, Socrates was brought before the court.
Silence. The prosecutor has the floor.
I charge Socrates of Athens with impiety for not acknowledging the gods of this city, with introducing false gods, and with corrupting its youth.
Socrates of Athens, you may speak.
Athenians, I do not come here to defend myself. I come to tell the truth. I am not afraid. What I fear is a life without asking why.
A narrow majority of 500 citizens found him guilty. He could have fled. Friends had cleared the way. He refused.
This is unbelievable.
Socrates drank the hemlock cup calmly, witnesses say, without fear.
Friend, we still owe a rooster to Asclepius. Don't forget to settle that debt.
It will be done. I give you my word.
Plato was not there. Ill, he says himself. That wound would never quite heal. Plato believed in the philosopher-king, a ruler guided not by power, but by wisdom. It was his most beautiful idea and his most costly obsession. 3 times he travelled to Syracuse in Sicily to bring that ideal to life.
Tell me, Captain, how do you know which way to steer when the stars are hidden and the coast is out of sight? When the stars hide, I trust the swell and the wind, friend. The sea always tells you something.
The first journey nearly ended in catastrophe. Dionysus had him sold as a slave.
You dare speak to me of tyranny in my own hall?
I spoke of justice, my lord, of what a soul becomes when power is its only law.
Brother, peace.
This is a conversation among friends, not a trial.
A guest who scorns my throne is no guest at all. Guards! 400, and no less.
Friends bought his freedom. He returned nonetheless, twice more, older, but not broken. Back in Athens, Plato bought a plot of land near a sacred grove dedicated to the hero Academos. There he founded a school, the Academy. Not merely a place to learn, a place to think together.
What your eyes perceive is but a shadow. True knowledge lies beyond appearances, reached only through reason.
Do they still not see us as we are?
Women were welcome.
No matter.
That
It
was
is we
exceptional.
who must recognize, not our faces.
17 years after it opened, a 17-year-old arrived from Stagira.
What is your name? My name is Aristotle. And what is your motivation? I seek the truth and wish to learn from you.
He stayed for 20 years. The student of Socrates now had a student of his own, one who would carry Plato's questions further than any other.
You place the forms beyond this world, Plato. But where is the form of a horse, if not in the horse itself?
Plato died around the year 347, at a wedding, they say, at the age of 80. His pen had never rested. 36 dialogues. The Academy endured for 900 years, until a Roman emperor closed its doors. But the questions remained.